Hi, my name's Daisy Edgar-Jones and this is Finish the Sentence with the Sunday Times Style. A memory from shooting Normal People that I love the most is probably the day we wrapped on our final day of principal photography. We were filming in Italy and it was a scene where we were cycling and the sun was setting and I didn't realise it was the last shot of the day. So I finished and was ready to kind of go again, and then everybody started coming out of the cars crying and I was like, what's happened? Was I that bad? And I realised it was obviously that we'd finished shooting, so we were all just crying on the side of a hill in Italy, and that was definitely a memory I'll never forget. The scariest thing I've ever done, my chemistry test for Normal People, Paul had already been cast and I wanted that part so badly. I've never felt adrenaline like it. In my friendship group, I am the sort of goofy, odd person. I'm the butt of the joke, I tend to be. The vintage shop that is my go-to, there's one in Aldgate that I went to, I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good for £5 bag sales. So you go with a plastic bag and fill it with as many shirts and corduroy trousers as you can, which is all I wore in college. My favourite red carpet look I've worn has to be Gucci blue beaded mermaid dress for the BAFTAs. It was very long and I kept crushing the beads under my shoes, so there was a graveyard of beads that I left in my trail wherever I went. Working on Under the Banner of Heaven was an experience because I filmed in Calgary for 5 months. It was a really cool place to film and I got to go to Banff and go on lots of hikes. The thing that draws me to a script is if you're reading it and you want to say all of the words, and also if there's good music. Sometimes they write music in the script and that's really great. The funniest experience I've ever had on set was probably filming Fresh, pretty much filming the entirety of it. There was definitely a strange moment where I was eating a human breast, and that was that was a funny day of filming. My ultimate night in would consist of, I'm a huge Made in Chelsea fan, so probably watch Made in Chelsea and eat a twirl. My ultimate night out would consist of, there's a club in Peckham called the Bussy Building, and they have a Soul Train night where they'd have brass bands do covers of great soul music, so probably going out there. Filming Where the Crawdads Sing on location in Louisiana was incredible. I had never seen an environment like it. I'd never been to a swamp. I've never seen nature like that. I'd never seen cockroaches before, but I loved it. It was an amazing place. The best thing I did in New Orleans, I went out dancing on Bourbon Street. The tequila shots were literally that big. And then I also, my friends and I went to the bayou and hired out kayaks, and we kayaked down, and there was alligators just sleeping on the banks. It was pretty incredible. My top 3 favourite songs, and that's very hard because I'm a big music fan, so I love Strawberry Swing by Coldplay, Never Too Much by Luther Vandross, that's my dance song. I love I Want to Be Adored by the Stone Roses. My 3 dinner party guests, past or present, would be David Byrne, so Audrey Hepburn, Bernardine Evaristo. She's a brilliant writer. A special bit of life advice I can give you is try not to worry too much what other people think of you. You can only be yourself. You should never try and change that, so yeah.